The sound of water from a kitchen tap is so familiar we barely notice it, until it's gone. One morning you turn the handle expecting the usual flow, but there's only a sputter of air, then silence. Suddenly the absence of water is a crisis. The house feels empty, its lifeblood cut off. Our lives depend on a vast hidden network of pipes and pumps. When it fails, we're helpless, waiting for someone else to fix it. This dependency is fragile. A single break or drought can leave us vulnerable. Contrast this with the past, a homestead under open skies, where rain is a gift, not an inconvenience. Every drop on the roof is gathered and stored. Water isn't delivered by a utility, it's a blessing from the heavens. People were custodians, not just consumers. Their relationship with water was active, not passive. The sound of rain meant security. They understood the seasons, the rhythm of rainfall, and how to work with nature. Independence was built on simple, time-tested wisdom, not complex technology. Today we've forgotten much of this self-reliance, but the lessons remain. Water is precious, and our connection to it is more fragile than we think. The silence of the tap is a wake-up call, a reminder of what we've lost and what we can regain. Perhaps it's time to rediscover the old ways and become stewards of our own water once again. For our ancestors, the sky was the source of life, not just weather. Rain was the family's water supply, not a nuisance. Homes were designed to capture every drop, turning roofs into harvesters. Water was a responsibility, not an entitlement. It required planning and stewardship. The roof's angle, placement, and materials all served water collection. Families knew exactly how much water they had, fostering independence and resilience. They weren't tied to a grid or utility prices. Their security was in their own hands. This mindset built strong, interdependent communities where neighbours helped each other in times of need. Today we can learn from this wisdom, seeing our homes as catchments, not just shelters. It's a shift from passive consumption to active participation in our own survival. By reclaiming this perspective, we rediscover resilience, one drop at a time. The 19th century roof was engineered for water harvesting. Materials mattered. Slate and standing seam metal were chosen for their purity and durability. Steep pitches helped rainwater run off quickly, washing away debris. First flush diverters sent the initial dirty water away, ensuring only clean water entered the cistern. Gutters and downspouts were carefully crafted and maintained, guiding every drop to storage. Unlike today's roofs, designed for looks or cost, these were built for sustainability. The result? A home that worked with nature, not against it. It's a lesson in simple, effective design, one we do well to remember. A single roof can harvest thousands of gallons a year, enough for a family's needs. The math is simple. 1 inch of rain on a 1,500 square foot roof yields nearly 1,000 gallons. Rainwater is naturally soft, free of minerals that cause scale and soap scum. For homesteaders, this meant easier laundry, cleaner dishes, and longer-lasting appliances. Overflow from the cistern-watered gardens and livestock, creating a closed-loop system. Nothing was wasted. Every drop had a purpose. This holistic approach turned a rainstorm into abundance. The key was understanding the value of what fell from the sky. With the right design, rainwater provided independence and quality unmatched by modern systems. Once collected, rainwater was stored in underground cisterns, carefully engineered, not just dug. Buried beneath the house, the cistern kept water cool, dark and safe from contamination. Built from brick or stone, lined with hydraulic cement, these tanks were watertight and durable. The earth provided insulation, keeping water fresh for months. This passive system required no energy, relying on nature's own preservation. The coolness slowed bacterial growth, making the water safe and pleasant to drink. The cistern was a hidden vault, protecting the family's most vital resource. It was a simple, effective solution, proof that the best engineering often works quietly, out of sight. By working with the earth, not against it, homesteaders ensured a reliable supply. Their methods offer timeless lessons in sustainable storage. Filtration was built into the cistern system, powered by gravity alone. Rainwater passed through layers of gravel, sand and charcoal, each trapping finer impurities. Charcoal, made on the homestead, absorbed odours and improved taste. The result, clean, clear water, filtered without electricity or chemicals. Maintenance was simple. Replace the top layers of sand and charcoal once a year. This system was sustainable, using only local materials and basic know-how. It worked day and night, silently purifying the family's supply. Appropriate technology at its best, effective, low-tech, and perfectly scaled to the need. The genius was in its simplicity, nature and gravity doing the work. It's a model for modern resilience, using what's at hand to ensure safe water. The final step, bringing water to the kitchen, was handled by the manual pitcher pump. Mounted by the sink, this cast-iron device drew water from the cistern with a few strokes. No electricity, no complex parts, just simple mechanics and human power. When storms knocked out the grid, the homestead still had water. The pump was durable, repairable, and built to last generations. It symbolized true independence and resilience. The lost art of the cistern isn't just history, it's a blueprint for a sustainable future. By embracing these old ways, we can reclaim control over our most essential resource.